All right, Shalom. First and foremost, going to start off by giving out all praises and glory
to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem HaKodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yasharallah that rule well, and salutations to you Achim that are out there in the highways and the byways, preaching this word in truth and in sincerity. And basically, the topic we're going to touch on today is, not getting comfortable. We can't get in the spirit of basically, losing our patience and start doing and stop being temperate in things, man. Hey, though it tarry, like you see in the picture, hey, we gotta wait. Hey, the Lord told us, hey, he was up front from the beginning. Like, look, it's not gonna be at our time; it's gonna be in His time. So even though it might seem like it's taking long, we should still keep our bodies under subjection. Not give in to our lust, not just give up and start doing whatever our flesh desires. But still still be temperate, still do this work. Still remain abstinent. Which abstinence doesn't mean you don't have sex. It means like abstaining from wickedness, man. So that's the spirit we're supposed to be in.
There's the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Yeah, because ultimately when you get that feeling, it's a demon, man. Because there's no true rest here, man. There's no true comfort here. It's like I said right there, it's polluted and it's gonna destroy you, man. Everything here is all lies. The food is not real. It's full of chemicals. The people aren't real. They're all they're all for themselves. It's a dog eat dog world. You're still under Esau, the so-called white man. So truly there's nothing here for us, man. So when that feeling comes of it's taking too long and I should just stop doing this work or anything like that, hey, you cut it with the scriptures, man, because it's ultimately is a demon, man, and you're only lying to yourself, man. That demon is trying to lie to you, man, because at the end of the day, if you do that and you give into it, when our Lord and Savior Yahweh Bashim Yahushai return, hey, you're gonna be sore confounded, because you gave up, and now what? Now you're not gonna have that covering. Now you're gonna be vulnerable to everything, and to every plague and affliction and tribulation that the Lord is gonna bring to this place.
Khan, this is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 14. For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come. Because all this that you see before you, all over the earth, is all temporal. You know what I'm saying? And this has to pass away, man, for the kingdom of heaven to be established. All right? So you got to patiently wait, because it's going to happen. It'll surely happen. It'll surely come. You see? But, in your patience, there you have your souls. If I'm like roughly butchering it. Yeah, that's where you possess your soul, Slakia. Khan, yeah. Slakia, let me grab that. Yeah. This is Luke chapter 21, verse 19. In your patience, possess ye your souls, and that's what we're waiting for, man. You got to be patient for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. It's not on our time, right? This whole script is a script, like a script. It's a movie, you know what I'm saying? And everything has its time and its place, and we have to go through. We have to play it out, But we have to continue in what we're doing. You see, in hope that we receive salvation. All right, you got to continue and just wait patiently, knowing that the Lord's gonna bring us through all these terrible times, man. All right.
Realizing that there's a reward and there's a benefit for all this.
Mm-hmm.
When you lose patience and you lose your soul, because then you give up. Now you start giving into your flesh. You're not keeping the laws anymore. Now you don't care, and eventually you're gonna end up getting destroyed. So you lose your soul in that, man.
God.
You know, so continue to do what you gotta do, no matter how long it seems like it's taking. You know, it's like, let's say, somebody tells you, all right, let's say there's a cookie jar, right? And somebody tells you don't eat out of those cookies, and wait till I come back, and you know, and then I'll give you a lifetime supply of cookies.
Right.
So because now you're impatient, and it feels like that guy is never going to come back. Now you eat all those cookies, and now when he came back, he's seen that. Yeah, you were able to enjoy those cookies for a moment, but at the end, you're not gonna get the whole lifetime supply. You know, at the end, it would have been better if you would have waited. You know, so same thing with this, man. You know, continue to keep our body in subjection, be temperate in all things, man. Not fully, you know, giving yourself to that. You know, and at the end, if we do that, hey, the Lord is gonna give us, like it says that, I believe in Matthew. Well, this is in a couple of times in the gospel, but basically, we're gonna receive 100-fold. We're gonna receive 100-fold of what we abstained from, of what we were temperate with, of what we sacrificed. You know, in the kingdom, we're gonna be able to enjoy it. So it's only for a little, man. You know, it's only for a little, and soon we are gonna get what the Lord, you know, promised us. You know, you don't want to lose it over something small, you know, something that could only satisfy you for a moment.
Khan, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 3. I'll start at 10. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. You know, so you gotta hold on to this and let nothing, no one, you know what I'm saying, take your crown away from you. You know what I'm saying? Patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai, because He's not gonna forget your labor of love, right? That you showed towards His name. You see, here it is. We're rehearsing the righteous acts, right? Judges 5:11. All right, patiently waiting for that day to come. All right, in hope of what? Of salvation, man. Of the kingdom being translated back to Israel. All right. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3 real quick. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You know, for those that got comfortable and fell back and decided to just, you know, live in this world and enjoy it, you know, we hate our lives till death, man. You know, but those that love their lives here, right, are going to be destroyed with it, man. Like we said before and earlier, this is only temporal. We're looking for and hoping for that immortality, man. And that comes with waiting for Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Yes,
you know, it says, I believe it was in Sirach 2. Okay. It says, woe unto them that have lost patience.
Mm-hmm. Right here. Yeah, verse 14. Sirach 2, chapter 2, verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
Right. There's someone who was waiting on the Lord, you know, and then because to them it felt like He was taking, like, now what they left out from doing the work, they whatever they thought was, you know, to do better, they started doing that, and when the Lord comes, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna tell the Lord? Oh, you know, oh Lord, I thought you weren't gonna, you know, come back. You know, I thought you were taking so long, so I just did this. Like, nah, hey, then the Lord is gonna end up killing you, man. He's gonna end up putting you to death. Why? Because you lost patience. You know, the little time He's telling us to wait, to be abstinent, to keep His laws, to not be a part of this world. You know, and you couldn't do that. You know, then you're not gonna be part of the salvation. You know, the Lord is gonna, especially if you knew about His word. You know, The Lord is gonna it says that it had been better if you would have never heard it. You know.
Yeah,
So,
now you'll be being with many stripes.
exactly. You know. So we gotta keep we gotta stay focused. We gotta have that tunnel vision. We gotta have that vision and always, you know, strive. Keep this wording in our hearts and our minds, you know, so that when these thoughts do come, these demons try to plague us with those you know, trying to convince you that this is better. Go on ahead, do this, you know, just give in and you know, then we'll be able to fight back, you know, and Lord willing, where that number be those that inherit the promises, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Hebrews 11. Where it says, yeah, 13. This is Hebrews 11 and 13. It says, these all died in faith. You know, just talking about our forefathers, you know, Abraham, Moses, you know. It says, these all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. So that's how we're supposed to act, you know, because really that's what it is. This is not our land. This is not our rest. With the scripture we just started on, you know, this isn't for us to set up shop. This is for us to just go through this punishment and stay faithful to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and wait upon His return, you know. And just like our forefathers, we have to see those promises afar off, you know. Know that it's better to wait for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai than to just give in, you know. At the end of the day, that's gonna profit us. At the end of the day, we're gonna rejoice in that, man, you know. It says that when the Lord returns the captivity of the Jerusalem, it will be like when that dream, you know. So this is something quick, you know. When you're going through something, when you're going through things, it seems like when you're in discomfort, you know, all that, it may seem like a long time, but in reality, is only a short while, man. You know. This is Psalms 126 and 1. It says, when Yahweh turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. You know? When you dream, it's just what? When you're dreaming, it might seem like it's taking a while, but once you wake up, it's like, oh shit, I'm already up. Like, damn, that was quick. That was, you know, that's how it's going to feel when the Lord comes, man. And you don't want to be the one that you know, that gave up in this short little, you know, moment that the Lord had His wrath upon us. You know, you want to be the one that stood focused, and did what he had to do. You know.
Yeah, it is.
Get that Habakkuk. Do a Terry, wait for it.
No, this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
And we clearly see that it's speaking. You know, you don't want to be the one that you see the finish line and yet you give up. Hey, all these prophecies are being manifested left and right, man. You know, so we know we're at the end. So that should be more of a reason to not get comfortable. More of a reason to you know, stay more in the spirit. More of a reason to abstain from these wicked things, man. From abstain from the ways of the world and not want to be a part of it. You know, we see that, and it's speaking. It says so now we know that it's close. We don't know exactly what day, but we know that at a point in time it's close.
Back in Habakkuk 2 and 3, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
So even though it feels like it's taking long, wait for it. We just read, in your patience possesses your soul. So, hey, be patient. You know? Because what? Because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Because it is going to come, and it's going to... But by the time it gets here, we're going to be like, oh, shit. Damn. You know, it's already here. It felt like a long time, but this is it. You know? So, hey, it's just be patient. Continue fighting the demons. Hey, continue fighting mockery. Continue fighting fleshly lust. Continue fighting what we gotta fight for, so so we may keep our crown, man. You know, until the Lord comes back. You know, and we don't know when, but we know it's close. So the heart, the harder we gotta go. You know. Just stay on point. Just occupy till I come. Yep. You know, Yahweh Shai told us that. So they keep on doing the work until the Lord comes back. No matter what, no matter how not a burden, but how heavy this might be weighing down on you. Hey, continue to do it, because at the end we are gonna have a reward. The Lord is not a man that he should lie. He is going to give us all those things, and everything is going to be worth it.
Okay. This is Matthew chapter 11, verse 30. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. You know, I mean, man, the Lord made it pretty easy for us, man. All right. He gave us the blueprint. All right. He told us the signs to look for, the tokens, right? And we know it's near, and it's not grievous, you know what I'm saying? There's a light affliction to what's compared to what we actually deserve, man. The Lord had mercy even in that. So you got to just hang on, because it's here, it's approaching, it's unfolding, and, soon we'll be delivered.
And we got the Lord with us, so whenever we do get weak, hey, just pray to the Lord.
That's it.
You know? That's Yahweh Shai said, I have prayed for thee, so ye enter not into temptation. You know, hey, the Lord's Prayer says, and lead me. It says, well, lead me not into temptation, but deliver me from evil.
Yep.
You know, so hey, so pray to the Lord. Whenever you get these demons trying to mess with you, trying to tell you to give into this, to start doing that, stop doing what's right. Pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and we got all the tools. All we just gotta do is apply our mind, man. You actually use the tool that the Lord gave us. And if we do we could end it with this. If we do all that, we're gonna get the promises. We're not gonna fall. This is 2 Peter 1:10. It says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence. When you're diligent, you constantly do something. You don't miss a
beat.
You're constantly on it. To make your calling and election sure. If you're constantly on it and you don't give up, you don't give yourself in, well, you're gonna make that calling and an election sure. The Most High is gonna reward those that fought for the truth unto death. The Most High is not a man that he should lie. The brother he just mentioned, well, he's not a righteous to forget your labor of love. He knows, man. It says, for if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. So we're constantly diligent, constantly on it, constantly staying in the spirit, constantly fighting off these demons, no matter how much they want to come at us, physically, spiritually. If we do that, hey, we're not gonna fall, man. And we got everything to fight it. The Lord didn't just put us out there, all vulnerable. We got everything we need to fight what comes our way. It says that the Lord is not gonna put you through more than you can handle.
Very, yeah. Oh, that's not. Do you have anything else? Bear, I think. Damn, I forgot. Do you know where it's at? I forgot. Shit. Fuck it. All right. Is it 1 Corinthians 10:13? Yeah. Yeah, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There is no temptation taking you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
Right. You know, so we're not out here helpless. You know, we got everything we need for us to escape these temptations, these lusts, these weak moments. You know, that are trying to get us away from this truth, that are trying to make us fall off. You know, sin, give in. You know, the Lord always has a way out for us, man. You know.
And with that, we hope this lesson was edifying. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone in New York who were well. And salutations to Allah, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity to the four corners of the earth. Shalom wa abad.
Shalom abad.